Hey guys, today's been a sad day. We had two recent incidents that have been brutal to see that popped up on Twitter. I'm sure you've probably seen one of them. First one, today, Charlie Kirk, one of the most influential, excellent human being, was confirmed that he got shot in a university in Utah in a rally, public rally, and we're not sure yet who exactly it was that killed him. But let's start there. And number two is a violent attack that happened in a subway in, I believe, in North Carolina, where the subject has been apprehended. And I don't understand what the motive is yet. But all I can say is that this is a very sad day, and I want to discuss this. But first, let's watch this first clip.
So, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years? Too many. It's five. Okay, now five is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
So, whether you like Charlie or hate him, this man is a father, a husband, provider. He stood up for what he believed in, right? He's a Christian. He believes in conservative values. He doesn't promote hate. Doesn't say that Biden and Kamala Harris are dictators. He was just telling people what he believes in and trying to have a friendly debate, open discourse with the public. One of the most influential conservative leaders of our time. And it's a sad day to see him go. He's only 31 years old. For those who looked up to him, I hope you keep his fire burning of what he was trying to accomplish. If you're trying to be a conservative leader, whether you be a conservative chef, conservative teacher, conservative politician, don't be afraid. Stand up for what you believe in and make this guy proud. If you're a Democrat, I understand that you might not have liked him. And yes, you're going to keep saying things like, but what about the kids in Gaza? Things like that. You got to have at least a moment of silence, some sincerity for this man who literally all he did was try to promote friendly debate and open discourse at a lot of different colleges, shape our youth to think for themselves. And what a shame to see him go at 31 years old. As far as fueling a fire in some of us, now more than ever, we should unite and stop being so divided. As far as politics go, we've been divided more and more, and it's gotten to a point where people are getting shot. Now, it just happens to be that the side that's always getting shot are conservatives. And very rarely am I seeing any Democrats ever getting attempted to get shot or shot at. Now, I wonder why that is. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I wonder why that is. The news, MSDNC, said that they thought that this was a friendly shooting, that someone shot because they were excited. Who in their right mind would believe that? Who would think that that is just an accidental shooting? That is by no means an accidental shooting. This was an attack. This was an assassination to destroy this man and what he stood for. And I hate to say this, but, you know, growing up Democratic, when I became conservative, you can feel the hate that comes from the left side. It's not easy to just say, hey, I'm conservative. But if I hear my friends saying, hey, I'm a Democrat, I don't curse at them or wish them ill will or despise them or unblock them or block them or unfriend them. But lately, the people that have been doing that the most, from what I've noticed and what I've heard from other friends, what's going on with Democrats? What's going on with the left? Are you guys, you know, I have no idea what's going on anymore. I know that when I was in university, a lot of the professors were all woke, and maybe they're you know, brainwashing these kids to be woke and have these communist agendas, socialist agendas. But I hope people start waking up, start reading books, start seeing examples of communism like in Venezuela, China, Cuba, because very quickly, if that's all you want here in the United States, you're going to have it. You already have that in California practically. You're about to get that in New York with Mamdani. So you guys have to be very careful what you wish for. Because remember, nothing's free in this world. Someone pays for it. Let's move on. So as you can see, it's brutal. It's a brutal scene. There's a whole clip on Twitter somewhere if you want to see it. I wanted to just show you the highlights, but the guy goes in, and we don't know why, because we see that he was there alone. She didn't say anything to him, and he just out of nowhere took out his knife and just started stabbing her. No one around her. There was like 5 people reacted. They were all just absorbed onto their phone and pretended like nothing happened. What is this world coming to, man? Now, this was in North Carolina, right? So there's a lot of differences here in New Jersey, North Carolina, to where I moved recently in Tampa, Florida. If we were in a train in the subway in Tampa, Florida, or in Florida in general, I got a feeling that that would not have happened. The feeling that you don't have, and I may, you know, a lot of blue states are very anti-gun, right? Anti-gun laws, whereas in red states it's a lot different. I'm just kind of bewildered as to the way that this crime is just going unpunished. The there was a prosecutor in North Carolina who let this man go almost 11 times, I believe. You can look this up. And if someone's been locked up that many times, why do you just keep letting them go? Like, doesn't make any sense. But anyways, that's what happened. This criminal should be put to the death penalty and made an example of. And it's just insane the way that these tragedies are happening. Now, a lot of people are saying, a lot of the news, you can go on groundnews.com and you can actually see that the left is not reporting as much of this incident as the right is. They don't like to highlight black crime. They like to highlight white crime and things like that, and paint a picture, paint a narrative. And I think it should be 50-50. You should put both. You can't just put one or the other. You can't paint a picture. So I think if anything, we need a lot more voices, a lot more outrage. And, you know, it's not racism if all you see in the news is black people killing other people in subways. You're going to be very afraid. Like, if I ever go to a subway in New York City or North Carolina, I'm going to be very vigilant and I'm not going to be on my phone, especially after seeing this. And if other people are saying, "Oh, you're looking bad, suspicious, you're thinking something's gonna happen," I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be vigilant. I'm probably gonna be with my family, and I'm gonna be always vigilant, especially in a city where I know I can't carry a gun." So that's just my 2 cents on that, and I'm very sorry for her loss. I hope this guy gets the justice that she deserves. Now, rest in peace, Charlie. Rest in peace. It was a very brutal. Her name was Iryna Zarutska. May them rest in peace. But as always, remember that God has a plan. God takes care of us all. And remember to put God first. Amen.